obviously, you guys had to weather a storm early, but I think you were out-rebounding them, kind of outplaying them. The shots weren't falling. Did you feel like if we just stick to what we're doing, we're going to pull away here?
Yeah, absolutely. We know that there's a lot of good teams in the Big Ten. We're a good team, and everybody goes on runs at times. It's just depending on how you weather that run. And so whenever we're in the huddle and they go on a 8-0, 10-0, whatever it is run, we do a really good job of looking at each other and saying that we're going to be all right. We just got to focus, stick to our rules, do our jobs, and play our game. So.
Did you feel like you were out-efforting them? I think back to that stretch where you guys missed 2 threes and got 2 offensive boards, and they didn't try to box you out at all. It was
absolutely.
Chasing down those balls.
I wouldn't even say it was just myself; it was our whole team. That was coach's kind of kind of message to us. We got out-rebounded at home, and so whenever we came here, he told us all week that we got to hit the boards and take care of the ball. So we did that today, and it showed.
Just kind of articulate this team's mentality with offensive rebounding.
Mm-hmm.
It's been such a huge strength for you all year.
There's
really
there's a lot of people that don't get plays, and so that's their play. You know, like when we're watching film on other teams, Coach B always talks about how 3 people will get plays, but the rest, their offense is coming from rebounds, coming from just loose balls and stuff like that. And a lot of our guys have the same mentality. Coach always tells us if we want to play more, we got to rebound and play defense. And so everybody wants to play more, and that's just kind of our MO. You know, we play hard, and we got to take care of the ball. But whenever we out-tough the team, it's very obvious.
You just kind of speak to this team's consistency. I don't feel like there's been a game all year where you guys just haven't shown up. And everybody in college basketball has a game or 2 a year where they're just not right. You guys have done a pretty good job of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that way?
I would say so. I think it adds to us having so many guys that can go. You know, 1 through 12, 1 through 13, however many players we got. At any given moment, anybody can play. And so Coach has always told us to be ready. It could be your day today, tomorrow, next week, next month. You just got to be ready for it. You never know when it's going to come.
What turned the game late in the first half? You closed on a 17-6 run or something like that?
Yeah, that's what changed it, really.
Was there anything that was behind that?
I think we just kind of settled into the game a little bit, got in a little bit of groove. I forget. I'm not very good at recapping, but the feeling right now, like at that time, like earlier, we talked about looking at each other, saying that we're good, weather the storm, stick to our rules, and we'll be all right, like usual. It doesn't happen every time. Sometimes we're different than others, but majority of the time, whenever we stick to our rules, play our game, come out with the victory.
Only turnovers on the road in the games that really tried to put pressure on you. How much progress is that for you guys?
It's huge. You know, Coach talked about our magic number is around 10, 11. He said that after last game, and if we keep it under, I forget the numbers, but we've lost very few games whenever we have under 8 to 10 turnovers. And so just knowing that and taking care of the ball, getting more shots on the rim, ultimately winning the possession war with rebounds, taking care of the ball, it just puts you in a much better position to have fun and let your talent come out on the court.
You talked last week about Fletcher being guarded differently after being such a hot start. Same thing happening for you? So you put the ball on the deck a couple of times. They run it out a little harder?
Yeah, I would say so. Through conversations with some of my coaches, it's just being able to read the game a little bit better. Because I can do it. I believe in myself, I can do it. They believe in me, I can do it. It's just more so the reads and the reactions that I struggle with sometimes. And so PJ told me to take more chances, not to play crazy or whatever, but be comfortable with taking chances. And so whenever I'm out there and I know I have the support from the bench, it makes me feel better taking that pull-up or taking that mid-range floater or whatever it is, just playing the game the right way.
Pretty physical game to start, a lot of whistles, a lot of fouls. Has this team gotten tougher from last year's start of the season?
Absolutely. I think from top to bottom, everybody's tougher. Everybody wants to play, everybody wants to win, and so we understand that it's the toughest league in the country, and you got to bring your hard hat every day, even in our practicing. So
They make a run there in the second half and have a chance to get it down to 5, but it felt like the crowd was behind you guys the whole way. What was that like to be on the road and feel like this is a home environment almost for us?
Yeah, it was awesome. During halftime, Coach talked about how it's never happened in his 25 years playing on a road game, us having more people, pretty much more people than the other team. But, you know, it just kind of is a testament to Purdue. You know, we travel, they love basketball, they love our sports, and we love playing for them. You know, we play with a little bit more pride whenever we have our guys behind us. And Coach understands that. At halftime, he told us, like, he's never seen that in 20 years, so use it to our advantage. Play hard, do the little things, get our crowd behind us, and they'll push us the rest of the way.
Guys' mentality change at all on offense of the glass when everybody's got 4 fouls on their team and they're taking out the guy with 4 fouls, putting another guy with 4 fouls?
Yeah, I would say mentality changes a little bit. In that position, we know we have a huge advantage, so we're just going to keep attacking them. Really, anybody and everybody in the world playing basketball should understand that. But we have really smart coaches, really smart players, and so it helps. Not everybody, you know, in the heat of a game may realize that they have 3-4 players with 4 fouls, and so yes, that was discussed in our huddles, and we tried to take advantage of it.
You guys won 7 games, lost 7 games, lost 9 games, lost. Are you guys finding new peaks throughout the season, and you feel like you guys are on an upswing at the end of the year again?
I don't know what it is, honestly. You know, I think some days are better than others, and we figure out the other team a little bit better than the others, but I feel like everybody's played pretty consistently, been mentally pretty stable. I think that's a huge part about it. You know, it's a long season, it's a tough season. If your mental goes down, everything else is going to go down with it, and then you're just going to drag people down with you. And we're very aware of each other. You know, like somebody's having a bad day, like I feel like we've done a good job of helping each other out. Whatever it is, girlfriend, school, life, basketball, just being there for each other. You know, yes, we play basketball, we love the sport, but ultimately it's more than basketball. It's about our relationships, and I think that's what has helped us be so good together, really. So.